Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're looking for a pre-built desktop that can handle everyday computing, productivity, entertainment, and some gaming without the hassle of building a PC yourself, this Suevery desktop is worth a closer look. This configuration comes with an AMD Ryzen 5 6-core processor, 16GB of DDR4 memory, a 512GB SSD, Radeon 4GB graphics, Wi-Fi 6, and Windows support. It also features a black desktop design and is advertised as supporting 4K output. Let's start with the processor. The system uses an AMD Ryzen 5 6-core CPU, with the listing advertising speeds from 3.6 GHz up to 4.1 GHz. A 6-core processor gives the PC a solid foundation for everyday multitasking, including web browsing, office applications, streaming, video calls, and running multiple programs at the same time. For someone who wants a computer for both work and entertainment, having a multi-core processor is useful because you aren't limited to basic single-task computing. Next, we have 16GB of DDR4 RAM. That's a practical amount of memory for everyday Windows use. You can have multiple browser tabs open while working with documents, watching videos, using communication apps, and switching between different programs. For gaming, 16GB is also a reasonable starting point for many titles, although performance will depend heavily on the specific Radeon graphics configuration and the games you're playing. Storage is handled by a 512GB SSD. An SSD can provide faster boot times and application loading compared with a traditional mechanical hard drive. With 512GB, you also get enough space to install Windows, everyday applications, and a selection of games and personal files. If you have a large collection of games or media, though, you may eventually want additional storage. Now let's talk about graphics. The listing advertises a Radeon graphics card with 4GB of graphics memory. That's an important detail for anyone considering this as a gaming machine. The exact Radeon GPU model isn't clearly specified in the product title provided, so I'd recommend checking the seller's listing carefully before buying. That specification can make a significant difference when determining gaming performance. The PC also includes Wi-Fi 6, which provides a modern wireless connectivity option for compatible routers and networks. For home users, that means you can potentially connect the desktop wirelessly without running an Ethernet cable across the room. Another interesting feature is the advertised 4K support. Keep in mind that 4K support doesn't necessarily mean the computer will run demanding modern games at native 4K with high settings. Display output capability and gaming performance are two different things. So who is this Suevery Prebuilt PC for? It's worth considering for home users, students, office work, web browsing, streaming, everyday multitasking, and casual gaming, depending on the exact Radeon GPU included. The biggest thing I'd recommend before purchasing is verifying the exact processor model, Radeon GPU model, power supply, motherboard, upgrade options, storage configuration, and warranty. Overall, you're getting a 6-core Ryzen 5 processor, 16GB DDR4 RAM, 512GB SSD, Radeon 4GB graphics, and Wi-Fi 6 in a ready-to-use desktop package. If you want a straightforward pre-built computer for everyday use with the option to handle some gaming, this Suevery system is worth checking out. I've included the product link in the description so you can check the latest specifications, price, and availability. If you found this review helpful, like the video, subscribe, and check out the channel for more PC and technology reviews. Thanks for watching.